Welcome back to LatiNation. Now up next we catch up with what I think is one of the coolest bands that is really two bands, but is really one band I've heard in a long time. Now many of you might have heard of The Bronx, a rap rock fusion group that is best known for their energetic live jamming. But many people are also tuning into what was originally their side project and has now taken on a life of its own. It's their alter ego, El Mariachi Bronx. That's right, it's basically non-Latino, mostly white rap rockers doing their take on mariachi music. And it's pretty freaking fresh. Check it out, only on LatiNation.
Underground, brought to you by Garnier.
We started The Bronx 2002. Our first record came out in 2003. We just wanted to be a punk band that kind of, it was like a sonic question mark. Like the things we did, we just wanted to confuse people.
We all kind of came from different bands that had been touring throughout just the LA circuit. We were all musicians already that just kind of knew each other from playing around, but we were all in fledgling bands of our own, and then we kind of came together.
And then it happened. It was kind of an automatic thing. As soon as we all got together, it just felt really great. There had been a lot that had transpired in the band during that whole kind of lifetime. You know, major label records, independent records, no record labels, no management, no money type of things. It had been a crazy roller coaster ride. It's really, really hard to exist as a band unless you're one of the top, you know, the chosen few in the upper echelon. It's really hard to stay alive. We were kind of like, where do we go? You know, where do we go next? Like, we don't, you know, it's like, what are we going to do? Kind of feel like a little burnt out, a little kind of creative stall. So Joby came up with the idea to just try writing mariachi music, and just looked up a couple lessons on YouTube as far as like guitar rhythms, basic structures, stuff like that, and just kind of went to work. And he came to the studio one day with a song that would become My Brother the Gun on the first record. And that's kind of where the whole thing started. And it was just this immediate release of just like creativity, like who cares where this is going, it just feels great, it's something different, let's just chase it for a while.
Mariachi El Bronx.
It was also really organic, like for example, lyrically, stuff like that, you know, it's like the music, it just spoke to me in a, like almost like a supernatural way. You know, it just felt like something that we were all supposed to be doing. No matter how, you know, how much work was involved at certain points or whatever, it was always felt like it was part of us, and it was something, you know, that we were supposed to be doing. People were telling us, like, dude, you guys are gonna get murdered. You guys are gonna get murdered, dude. You're playing mariachi music, singing in English. Just like any other band, I'm sure there's one angry dude out there, you know, who's pissed off, but it's all good. It's like, you know, it's even, the scarier thing for me, actually, was going to places where there was no Mexican culture, there was no Hispanic culture. People got excited about hearing music again, even if they didn't really know where it was coming from, or the tradition, or the roots, or the history of it. They were just stoked to be hearing something new.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Mariachi El Bronx, ladies and gentlemen.